Hey everybody, welcome back. Jeremiah Velpetik with Michigan Outdoorsman here. You have to excuse the change of scenery because we lost power here in southern Michigan. We had a really big ice storm that wiped out our power lines, and I actually had a line in my yard, but we're going on day 4 or 5 without power right now, so you might be able to hear the generator in the background running, I don't know. But even the way my generator's hooked up to the house, I don't have power to my shop, so I can't do it inside my shop. It's too dark. So we're out here. I wanted to show you an accident that Airgun Depo made. I ordered this FX Panthera a while ago when they first started to come out. After I had watched a few videos of some other people shooting. So I had seen that I liked it from what I could tell, from other people's videos, and I wanted one, so I ordered it. It finally arrives. I ordered mine in 22 caliber, and I instead got a 30 caliber rifle with a 22 caliber magazine. The rifle case says 22 caliber. There's no way to tell on this rifle what caliber it is that I know of, unless somebody else knows. There's no markings on the barrel saying what it is, unless maybe I pull the barrel out, but on the receiver and all that, there's no markings on what caliber it is. So you can imagine my disappointment and surprise when I throw my 22 caliber mag in there and I try to close the bolt and it won't close on it because that charging handle and the charging handle with the pellet probe is bigger than this thing is. So mag fits in but can't do anything. So I just thought, well, maybe it needs to be broke in. So I started looking at it and realized that this cover won't even go over that pellet probe. So yeah, I'm gonna probably call Airgun Depo and either send this back or see if they'll send me a 30 caliber magazine. Maybe I'll keep it. I don't know yet. I really wanted the 22 caliber for just some of the smaller varmints. I got the 25 with the M3 on the impact. So, but a 30 caliber might not be bad. I mean, this could be my larger medium game gun, but really I feel like my impact takes care of that really well. Really that 25 cal impact is kind of the best of both worlds. But anywho, kind of want to talk a little bit about this rifle because I did shoot it a few times and maybe I won't be able to send it back because of that, but I got pretty excited, so I just wanted to try it. So I have some 30 caliber pellets from some of my other 30 cal rifles, and I am very impressed with this rifle. I know it's not slugs, and this thing is designed to shoot slugs, heavy slugs fast, but I'm shooting a 50 grain pellet at 948 to 950 feet per second, and it is very accurate with the pellet even. I'm putting pellet on top of pellet at 35 yards here. I know it's close, but it is very accurate for a barrel that was designed to shoot slugs. I thought for sure I'd have kind of a sloppy setup. But I wanted to talk about some things that I see a lot on the forums that I've been reading. Is the biggest thing with this rifle is everybody expects a shot count of the impacts, and I do too, especially when they show you it on all the websites with this size bar or this size bottle, getting 100 shots or whatever, 120 shots in 22 caliber. I don't know what it really is. I'd have to check. But that's on obviously its lowest power setting and all this and that. You're probably flinging a 22 caliber pellet at 700 feet per second to get that shot count, maybe, I don't know. But I am actually still impressed because a lot of the people that are shooting the 22 caliber pellets are shooting them at 1040 with a 40 grain from what I'm reading, and they're getting 10 to 12 shots per fill. Whereas I am shooting these 30 caliber 50 grain pellets, I bet you I probably shot 20 of these to 25, and I'm getting speeds at 950 feet per second, and I did not touch the gun, okay? I just shot and shot, and the first shot was like 660 feet per second, and then it slowly started just to climb as the gun got broke in. All factory settings, right out of the box, and I think if I were to adjust the regulator, that first regulator, I bet you we could get this thing to 1,000 feet per second really fast, and maybe still have 20 shots to a fill on this 300 bar Air Marksmen bottle that I bought for this rifle. And I'd be happy with that. I don't want a 10 to 12 shot gun, but I would not have a problem with a 20 to 25 round gun, because for me in the hunting situations, which is what I mostly do, that would be perfect. If you're going to shoot a woodchuck or a squirrel real fast, I mean, you don't have 25 squirrels around you, unless you're out there all day long maybe. So I will be very happy with this rifle if I can see that. The big question is, I don't know if I can send it back or not. I'm going to talk to Airgun Depo on Monday, which is tomorrow, and see if I can send the rifle back or if they'll send me a 30 cal magazine, but I need to send all my slugs back and get some slugs in 30 cal. But deep down, I do want that 22 caliber slugger, so I'm going to see if I can send this thing back. We'll just see what they say for options now that I've shot it, because I might have avoided everything, but we'll find out. But I did want to come on here and say that I'm very impressed with this rifle. The recoil is non-existent, I feel like. I don't feel that inline or straight back recoil they were talking about. It just stays dead in the hand. And this rifle is very light. Like, all the FX guns are light, but I'm so used to like carrying an 8 or 9 pound rifle for all my other air guns. But the first thing that I noticed picking this gun up is its lightness, but its rigidity. It's a very rigid, well-built rifle, just like the Impact is. I don't feel a difference between the two, but there's just a solidness about it. I threw on the ATN X-Sight 4K Pro. This is a 3-14 by 50 or 56, whatever it is, and I'm not very impressed with the scope, but I bought it because I wanted a night vision scope, so I'll be mostly using it for that. I just threw it on here now because I'm still waiting on my rings for my 34mm Arkin that I'll be putting on this rifle. But I want this scope available for when I do some night hunting, so we'll be seeing footage from that whenever I go out and do that. But I figured I'd take a couple shots with this gun to single load it for you, since I don't have the magazine. The thing that impresses me about this gun the most is that I get 20 to 25 shots per a fill, and my first regulator's at 100 bar, whereas all my other guns, the regulator's got to be at 150 to get about the same velocity out of a lighter pellet. So this thing can shoot a heavier slug faster using less pressure because of its larger plenum. I'll take a few shots here. So there was 3 shots. First one was 960, the second one was 955, and the third one was 955. So it's a very repeatable rifle. If I get 20 to 25 shots out of this one bottle, and I'll just keep the spare that they gave me at 250 bar, you could take that in a backpack or a small bag and carry that hunting, and you can get 40 shots probably out in the field with this gun. And as far as noise is concerned, the rifle does have a little bit of a crack to it, but it's nothing unbearable in my opinion. And I am impressed with that 30 caliber. I mean, that's going to be a hard-hitting rifle. I don't know what the foot poundage is on that gun, but I bet you we're about 100 foot-pounds of energy on this setup right now. I mean, I haven't touched it, so that's very impressive. So I'll let you know in another video what we do with Airgun Depo with this rifle. All I know is if you're on the fence about getting an FX Panthera, I would do it, because this thing is built really well. Like, if you're just a guy that appreciates quality and power, this seems to be one of the rifles. All of the FX guns seem to be that way. I've came from a lot of other cheaper rifles, so to finally have something of this quality just blows me away every time I touch it. They're just amazing rifles. And I got mine in the 700mm version, and that's really not that big of a deal. Like, it's a lot longer than the Impact, obviously, but weight-wise and balance, it feels just like a normal rifle to me. Even though the barrel is quite a bit longer than a normal rifle, it feels natural. It doesn't feel too long or, you know, unwieldy. So that's just kind of my first initial impression with the rifle. Regardless of whether I keep this rifle or get another one, I'll obviously have more videos coming on what I do with it. Thank you guys for everything you guys do, and please remember to like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.